Hello there. Hello. And welcome to a little bit of a rant about Firestarter, the remake. Right, okay, so I've just been listening to Godzilla Roar from 1985, one of my favourite Godzilla movies. Vinyl's out, where's the film out to buy? No, I have to watch it on VHS. Great score. And there's my coffee. Okay, so Firestarter. Now, when Firestarter was announced, it's a Stephen King. It's a remake of Stephen King in the era of It's and, not just It's getting remade and The Stand getting remade, but also like loads of stuff getting brought out, like Castle Rock. Langoliers hasn't turned up yet, nor has Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet would be a good remake, but anyway, we're not talking about Silver Bullet. But I'm talking about like everything seems to be coming out. What was the other one that was really poor? There's a Dark Tower came out. What was the other one with the fairground? There's been a few Stephen Kings, but we're also in the era of John Carpenter resurgence with the remake, Carry On, colossal goon and title of Halloween, and Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. And in that, you get John Carpenter's doing music with his son Cody and the other guy. I'm going to apologise to the other guy, Daniel Davis. And they've been working non-stop and touring non-stop. And I feel like Stephen King and John Carpenter and Christine, so there's, the kind of horrors there. And I think with Stephen King books, you kind of like, there's people who love them, and then there's people like me who just don't get them. I mean, hand on heart, I tried reading Stand By Me, and it's just off camera as I walk away. The body. I'm still here. Yeah, I tried reading The Body, got like quite a way into it, and then it just goes on a massive, it's like an extract from something else, and you're thinking, is it one of the stories? But yeah, I never finished it. Obviously seen the film quite a few times. Anyway, John Carpenter has decided to do the score for Firestarter, and I'm like, ooh. And I've got a friend called Action Jackson. He was like, yeah, it's alright. And I eventually seen it, and I've got it here. So obviously they didn't really do much different from the classic Drew Barrymore on the front cover. It's on for just over an hour and a half. I put it on, and there's been some, with Black Book and stuff recently, I've kind of looked at them and went, there's not much there for me, and CGI fire is a hard one to tickle by, and the conspiracies, and you can see influences of in Stranger Things kind of thing. But Zac Efron, hands down to him, I think he was classing Baywatch, he was classing Bad Neighbours, he's obviously involved in the Iron Claw, he's out there, he's wanting to work, he's trying to shake the, High School Musical, but does he want to? The Greatest Showman. So Zac Efron doing horror, alright, give it a game. Watched it, wasn't too bad. But why am I talking about Firestarter? And I've had it ages. It's because I have the CD in my car, and it went really cheap quite a while ago. So I thought I'll pick it up. Now I like listening to score music in the car. I've recently just bought Demolition Man, and that's really tumble-dried my head because it's the same composer as Batman Forever, and it's fucking, Batman Forever is just fucking not music to drive to on a score. It's bonkers. And Demolition Man, it's like a bipolar score. And when you drive and you're like, whoa. But recently, since HorrorCon, the Burbs has been literally rotating in the car. And I just like the Burbs. It is my favourite score. I've listened to it so many times, and it was awesome to get it at HorrorCon on CD because it's a very limited batch. But one of the other scores that finds itself played and going around is Firestarter. And it's mainly because it brings out elements, to me personally, of Prey of the Roller Boys. Now, Prey of the Roller Boys score has never been released, but when I listen to this, it's a nice score. And, you're not kind of bowing down to having to recycle Halloween riffs. And, when I was lucky enough to film John Carpenter, and John Carpenter was just going, Marr, and you got Cody in the background just hitting Halloween pitch perfect, like an absolute cyborg. They're not doing the Halloween scores. This is somewhat fresh for them, and that's pretty good because they've been banging out albums as well. The Anthology 2s just recently came out, and obviously we had John Carpenter's Lost themes free as well. So these guys have literally had their heads down. So when they've done this, I think it's one of John Carpenter's best scores he's did. I really did. I really, really enjoy it. And recently, this was on eBay for £6, brand new, £3 postage. And I went, shut up, man. Got to be a scam. Came, and it's awesome. So I've got it on the score. Now, this one is a little bit cool because, can you believe this was £6? I don't need the cover on. First off, look at this. The eyes. It's all in the eyes. So yeah, so that's happens when my scores there. Quite a creepy cover. Probably would have worked better. Again though, cutting the eyes out, they've made the effort. Big explosion on there, of the fireballs. Again, I like the score. And again, Prayer of the Roller Boys, but come on, man. £6. And the hole goes right through the eye, look. Like Matrix one, when it's Neon's dick. Check out my Matrix unboxing for that. But that is absolutely stunning. Sits on there, but yeah. Now, I would love to play it, but you can't for copyright. The film, not too bad. And again, another film, right, which I think the score is better than the movie, is The Predator. Not Predator, The Predator. I think that score is something that's going to get lost. So if you can get the score on vinyl, make sure you check that score out, and I'll see you in the outtakes. So here in the outtakes, I picked up some deodorant. You want to talk about Firestarters, right? I picked some deodorant up and I was just shopping and I was grabbing some stuff, and I picked up this deodorant can in Savers, and I went to spray myself, and it's been in the sink all day yesterday because I was just shaking, because you know me shaking, but there's something not right with it. Oh, that's not what happened the other night. I mean, Jesus. Do I have a lighter in my pocket? But no, I wasn't thinking lighter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was going to happen. Told you it was leaking. We're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, literally, right, what happened was it came in, lit it, shook it, went to spray my armpits, and it just exploded all over us, and it was like dripping down us, and it was like fizzling as it was dripping. It was right in my ear and I couldn't hear anything, and I'm like, yeah, well done, Stephen. Had to go back in the sink. So yeah, don't play with lighters, don't play with aerosols. Candle yesterday, that's why I had a lighter in my pocket. There's the candle. Yeah. I might as well light that now because it absolutely stinks of burning. So yeah, this is the Firestarter video. Again, pretty much forgettable movie, but great score. Really good score, and again, gives me vibes of Prayer of the Roller Boys. But yeah, thanks for watching, and a happy new year, because this is the first one I'm filming on New Year. Goodbye for now.